And we are now joined by Lauren Howard, one of the senior stars tonight. First off, Lauren, congrats. I would imagine your team was probably not feeling real optimistic early in that 4-set. You were down 2-1. Penn-Trafford jumped out to a fairly sizable 4-set lead. At one point, it was 7-2. Your team went on a 17-0 run, took that set, and it felt like it carried over into the 5th. So, what changed?
Honestly, I think that we knew we could win this game from the beginning, and it wasn't clicking, and it just took one person to step up, and at the time, Nella really came in clutch. She's been serving well all season, and she came in and got the job done for us, and the defense and offense had her back behind that serve.
Can you feel momentum shifting as the game's going on? Is it tangible, something that you can sense?
Of course. In that second and third game, you can almost see it, we're quiet. I didn't hear our fans. I didn't hear our team cheering. And then in that fourth game, when Nella went on that run, we were so loud. It was almost like the floor was vibrating. It was so cool, and that just carries over. Volleyball is so important to be loud. Our coach always says that a quiet team never wins, and I think that really showed in this game.
It was less than a month ago on your home floor that you fell against Penn-Trafford in 4 sets. So to now go on the road and to win this one, and now you're even in terms of the standings with the Warriors, how has your team improved from the last time you saw PT?
Yeah, so I think the first time that we played them, we weren't we didn't have our best foot forward. We'd been playing good earlier in the season, and that game we kind of just fell. I don't know. We were worried, we were nervous, and that's not really our game. So today, I think we just knew this is it. Win pretty much, or we're not going to win the section. Nothing's we're going to have a bad seed. All these things. This is an important game, and we really came and showed that today.
Lauren, I was really impressed with your ability to find different spots on the court when you swing. Is that something that you work on in practice and in the off season, or is it just something you notice with your blocking matchups tonight?
Yeah, so for sure they have a really good block against us, but we practiced in practice yesterday. We set up that block. We have some boys come that our managers, they block, and also our JV players and our non-starters are really good blockers, and they represent the other team really, really well, and they do a really good job. It shows that every person on our team plays a part, even if they're not on the floor.
Absolutely.
How important is it to have success in softball and then see that translate to volleyball? Is there something that you and some of your teammates that have had all that success on the diamond can carry over from one sport to the other?
Yeah, so I think a big factor in that is we're all best friends. On the softball field and the volleyball court, we are so close, and that really helps. When you're playing bad, you know your best friend's next to you, and I think that's a big part. And also just knowing that this is our senior season for most of us. We have 9 seniors playing, right? This is it, and we have to give it our best foot forward. And I think softball and volleyball are both different sports, but that's why I like it so much, because they both bring out a different aspect in me. I'm not cheering in softball screaming when someone gets a kill, but I'm also super excited when someone gets a hit, if that makes sense.
So you win a WPL softball championship in late May. You are the homecoming queen, is that correct?
Yes.
That was just a few weeks ago, and now your team's tied for first place in this section in volleyball and almost assuredly going to be in a good spot to get into the playoffs. So how has this year gone for you? Pretty good, I would say, huh? Yeah,
for sure. But none of this could have happened without my friends. They're the ones that voted for me. They're the ones on the court with me. So maybe I get the credit for some of this stuff, but they're the ones that are doing most of it as well.
Well, you deserve some credit, certainly. So we appreciate it. Thanks so much for joining us, and congrats on a great effort and a big win here tonight.
Thank you so much.